We are going to be building a restaurant in 5 minutes, 30 minutes, and 1 hour, and seeing how good it looks. Without further ado, let's see how it goes. Okay, 5-minute restaurant, let's get started. I haven't played this game in a solid minute, so it's going to take a little bit of adjusting to see how it all works again. For walls, we're going to go with this glass. Okay, we're already making mistakes. We're not off to a good start. Wow, time really does go fast, doesn't it? Okay, we did the walls. Now we have to add where the chefs are going to cook, because if we don't have this, pretty much the restaurant is pointless. I almost forgot this existed. I'm going to be honest. I forgot this isn't my restaurant. You know, I'm actually happy I'm coming back to this game. Like, this was one of the funner games I liked completing, like, out of all the games I've completed. This one's the one I like the most. Make sure to check out that video, by the way, like me completing this game. Trust me, you'll love it. Alright, well, we only have 2 more minutes left, and all we've done is place tables. I'm pretty sure this one's gonna go with no decorations, bro. It's gonna take me the rest of the 2 minutes to, like, put in all the chairs. Okay, am I even gonna have time to put in all the chairs? Bro, I need to rush this. I only have 30 seconds. I'm already messing up as well. I'm just placing... Okay, there we go. Another mess up. You know, we don't even have time to fix it. Yo, that's just how it's gonna work. I don't think we're gonna be able to place all these chairs. You know what? Just roll with it. Like 15 seconds left. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, done. Pencils down. We're good. Okay, this is how it looks. Okay, so let's start the tour. So right here in the front, we have the restaurant, of course, 5-star restaurant. We have the entrance. Nothing fancy in the entrance. We just got a couple of tables. We really got these from IKEA, so they're not that great. Over here we got the serving area, and yeah, that's pretty much it. There's not much else to show you. I mean, everything's made out of glass. That's kind of cool, right? Okay, so for this one, we're moving to a time lapse since 30 minutes is quite a lot. During the time lapse, what I'm going to do is just explain to you my thought process on the building, on how it went down. So starting off, you can see the material I'm using. It's like a beige or like a cream type color. This is literally a material I've never used in this game ever. So I'm like, okay, you know what? For this one, I'm going to test out this material. Frankly, it's not my favorite, but you can make some like decent builds with it. Right now, I'm just making the structure. I'm not really like into it yet. I also had a couple problems with like walls not completely fitting in. That was a big issue with this build, but yeah. Let me give you like a quick like spoiler. I did not pay attention to the time at all. So I really thought I had all the time in the world, and I was just choosing like the perfect item to go with the perfect thing. So yeah, I did waste a lot of time with this one, I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, as you can see, we've started off with the second floor already. We haven't really filled in anything yet because we're deciding to put that on later. We're deciding to fill that on later. Right now you can see I'm having a bit of a problem filling in this area, but yeah, we figured it out. Kind of a mixed solution there, just a real quick one. But yeah, as you can see, the top area, I'm kind of just making the balcony and making the structure different just so it's not completely the same. I did experiment with some like things that I didn't like, but I ended up like, you know, not using it. Right now what I'm doing is working with the color. I want to see what colors and highlights I want to add to the restaurant. I kind of went with this brownish since that's already like the color of the windows. So I went with that, and we're pretty much almost done with like the structure of the building. We're kind of already done making the final highlights, and we're just moving on to the roof now. Now for the roof, I didn't want a plain flat roof. That didn't cut it for me. I wanted like a triangular roof. I wanted some structure. I wanted it to look good. I couldn't fill in some of the parts just because the build limit was reached, so I couldn't really fill in the top part of it, which is kind of annoying, but it's fine. It doesn't really matter. As you can see right now, I'm already filling in the last bit of the roof, which is probably the most boring part out of everything, since it's just like a tedious task, and yeah, there's not really a fill in all option. You kind of just have to add one by one each of them. Alright, so we finished off with the structure, and I'm kind of just working with the floor there. I never actually ended up doing anything with it in this build, but later on we did actually do something with it. Right now I'm just starting to work on the final areas outside and just adding the decorations like rocks, plants, fences, lights. Right now I'm kind of making this restaurant not too like old style, because it kind of has an old style feel to it. Right there I took the screenshot of the thumbnail, by the way, so yeah. But right now I'm kind of just trying to make it a little bit more modern, because it does look old style, like I said. So yeah, I was working on that, but I didn't end up making any like huge changes. I made little changes here and there, but didn't really change the overall structure of the build. Right now I'm working on where the chefs are gonna cook, and as you can see, we already started working on the interior. Now for the interior, as you can see, we only have like 4 minutes left. I did not pay attention to the time, and you can see I'm just rushing putting in tables since, yeah, no time. I actually ended up working with these long tables since, yeah, I didn't have enough time. But yeah, we did make it at the end, but I was very stressed at the end. But now it's time to show you the final build. Alright, so I'm gonna be honest, please don't judge me. I did not look at the time. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna say this in the time lapse, but I did not look at the time. But yeah, I kind of just did the outside really neat, but the inside kind of looks terrible, so but let me show you the inside, I guess, just to get it out of the way. As you can see, it's not really anything fancy. It's just a bunch of tables and where the cooks are, and over here we have the elevator, which kind of looks horrible now that I look at it. Over here we got the long tables because we had like a minute left or 2 minutes, and I really had no time to do anything. But yeah, the main area, the main good parts are the outside, so pay attention to the outside. The outside is not that bad. Okay, well, rate in the comments what you guys think of this build. Frankly, I feel like I could have done a lot better. I don't like it that much. I'll give this one like a 6 out of 10. Yeah, that's fair for me, right? Please, 6 out of 10. Moving on to the third and final build. Now for this one, I kind of wanted to do something modern. That's something I always like doing at the end of these. Right now I'm not actually doing the same material I did last time. I'm kind of just building the structure before I add the color. And right now I'm just experimenting. I have a lot of time. Here I did actually manage my time a lot better. And like I said in the last part, I didn't actually like that first building, so we did some redemption for this one. We actually did some redeeming. Comment down below what you think at the end, but I think it's unique. I think I added a little bit of spunk to it. It doesn't look that bad. It's definitely creative, but let's move on. Right now, as you can see, we're back to the strategy of just building the structure and then adding the details. So as you can see, I went with this white and gray like style, just because I thought it looked really decent with these windows. The gray and the white just combine really neatly. We also did add a little bit more structure to it. Right now it doesn't have much structure, but we added a little bit more. As you can see, this one's going to be very modern, so I wanted to be very techy. I did try to work around with signs a little bit, but didn't actually like how it looks, so I just got rid of it. And then I went to seeing any other lights that fit, so I just went with like some advertisement on what it sells. I feel like that looked a little bit nice. It definitely, I could have found something better, but I didn't want to waste the entire 30 minutes on that one part. So yeah, right now I'm focusing on the entrance here, how I want it to look. I kind of experimented with a couple of things. Some things worked, some things didn't, but at the end I kind of went with something I really liked. Over here we added some highlights, and we're back to doing the main entrance area. That's kind of the place I was like very like frustrated about. I wanted it to look like very cozy, but not that, you know, that filled with items. As you can see, I focused on other things and added the flooring, and I also added the table. I went with these aquarium tables, which I feel like fit really well with this style. Then I went with these glass tables to highlight it, and I decided to do like the kitchen right in the middle, like everyone could see the cooks cook. It's not going to be in a separate room. I mean, that's not entirely true. I actually ended up doing 2 kitchens, which you will see in the second floor. In the second floor, as you can see, I went with this like balcony in the middle and the area around it surrounding it. As you can see, I also added the roof and added a certain area where the balcony is made out of glass, just so you can look above you or something, or sunlight, natural sunlight. Let's go with that. Right here, I'm kind of just working with lights and pillars and adding highlights to the restaurant. This game does have a lot of items, but sometimes it does lack items that you want to have but you can't find to do those extra highlights. But I'm not going to complain. It still had a lot of decent items to work with. Now for this one, I did also want to get a decent rating, so I actually did try a lot to add a lot of decorations and meet the entire criteria on the ranking system this game does. It is a bit weird, like you have to have like bathrooms and efficiency and a whole bunch of things, but I guess that's kind of how restaurants are rated in real life. Comment down below if it's true. And comment down below if you like how it's looking so far. Right now I'm kind of just doing the kitchen and just adding highlights to a wall so it doesn't look just like a plain wall. No one really likes that. I'm adding the final details. I actually, in this part, I kind of just finished the restaurant, and I'm kind of just seeing what else I can add. Right now I just added the roof. I went with this glass feeling with the wood. I thought it looked really neat. It's probably not meant for this floor, but I liked how it looked. The other ones looked very plain. Like, yeah, this one added a little bit more futurism, or, you know, modern style to it by adding those, I guess. Right now I'm kind of just looking at what else I can add. I also did do the thumbnail as well, as you can see. I opened up the restaurant to see how it runs, and right now I kind of just decided to add more tables because I saw that I did not have enough tables. And I did also work on a bathroom later in this video with the final minutes I had left. I'm kind of just looking through what I can use to make the bathroom look nice. I did also look the ratings to see if I was doing alright. I'm gonna confess right now, the rating wasn't a 5, so yeah. I was also having a lot of trouble deleting these fridges. You're gonna see me struggle a bit later on. I had to close and reopen. But yeah, right now I'm doing the bathroom, so we do that hygiene rating secured. And yeah, we're already on 5 minutes left. We're pretty much on the other side. Now it's time to show you the final build, because we pretty much just added the bathroom door, and that's pretty much it. Now let's show you the final build. Okay, I really want to sound modest here, but I can't, bro. It looks amazing. Yo, if this was a real life restaurant, I would definitely eat here. Okay, so now let's start off with the tour. So as you can see, we went with the futuristic style. We went the classic style. We get in here and we see a dragon. We see the chefs. We see the high-techness of everything. We see the tables. They're all crisp and nice. It's kind of mirrored on both sides, as you can see on each side, just because I wanted to add a little bit of, you know, structure to it, and, you know, just organization. You know, we take care of everything in this restaurant. On the top floor, we kind of have the same thing going on here like in the bottom floor, but we do also have a little bit of differences on the top floor, like the balcony. Look, you can look out the sea. Isn't that great? You can see the sea. All right, please don't unsubscribe. Okay, now as you can see, bro, I keep saying sea. As you can see, we also added a bathroom. The bathroom's not really that crazy. It's kind of just the stall and the place to wash your hands. I kind of just added that for the rating. And over here we got the kitchen. Yeah, we kind of just added this because the kitchen in the bottom floor was too small. And yeah, that's the restaurant. Comment down below what you guys think, and if you guys want me to do this with another game, comment down below which one you want me to do. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.